Okay, we're going to install some packages today. We're going to show you the way we do it. It's a nice, calm, gentle way to do it. They were in the shade when we started here, but be careful not to leave your bees in the sun. They've been on the road a while, and we're going to give them a little spritz of sugar water, calm them down, keep them tight, and we're going to put them on some hives. Okay, we like to spray just a little bit of sugar water on them. They're getting a little bit warm, and this doesn't do them any harm. In fact, it does them a lot of good. And it'll keep them from flying all over, and it'll keep them kind of tight. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do before installing this is we're going to give another spray of the sugar water, and it's going to wet them and kind of keep them cohesive. Give them something to think about, front and back. I love seeing their little bee tongues come through the screen. Okay. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to pull the lid. In a normal situation, you can pull this and no bees are going to come out because there's a queen cage and a feeder can under here. This package is a little bit different in that it doesn't have the feeder can because we put these packages together. And it's only been a few hours. So what you're normally going to see is this can, and you're going to want to pull the can after taking off the lid. Okay, this little tab is the queen cage. We want to hold it lest we drop it in. And then we gently pry off the top. Okay, we're going to slide that queen cage out. Gently, ever so gently. Okay, and there she is. Okay, now we want to inspect her. Don't just assume she's alive. And she looks good and she's running around. Okay, the next thing is we pull the plug. And this will allow the bees access to the candy plug, the time release, as it were. And you always want to have the tube up, or the opening up. Okay. Now, we slide her right in the center, tube up, so that no attending bees die, and plug the exit. Okay. No squishing the bees. Okay, and then we just gently wedge the bars in so she stays right there. Okay, we're going to install the upper shell, like so. And now, this part's going to seem a little harsh to the new beekeeper, but we're actually going to wrap this cage kind of hard. And what we're going to do, this will not hurt your bees. It's going to, see how they're all hanging from the top? This is all going to knock them to the bottom and give us a second to pull this lid so they don't all come rushing out at us. And a good firm wrap too. Don't be too gentle. You're not going to hurt them. Okay, see how it knocks them all down? Now it's a little easier to pull so we don't have them all coming out. Now, once you pull your can, normally the next thing you would pull your can up and out, and then the cork's out of the bottle and the genie's coming next. So gently invert the package. Okay, and we're just going to give them one shake so that we have plenty of bees covering that queen. Okay, and that's plenty sufficient. And then we're just going to rest this right on top without squishing anybody. Nice and careful. Take your time. Okay, and we're going to let those bees come out of their own accord. They'll come down and they'll release that queen. So we're going to come back in 3 days and we're going to make sure that queen has been released. If they have not released her yet, we're going to release her. You just pop the cage open and run her in. After 3 days, they'll accept her as their own queen. We're going to give her some time. We're going to pull the cage out And we're going to remove the top shell so there's no violation of bee space. Otherwise, they will pull comb all up and in there and they'll make a mess for you. You want to avoid that. And that's it, all hived up, and they'll be up and running for you. So good luck installing your packages. Take your time, be patient, and if you can, go barehanded.